Alrighty folks, welcome back to another exciting fishing adventure here in beautiful western Newfoundland. Today's adventure is going to be a little different. I've got the streamside 8-weight combo with me as per usual, but I have a 5-weight combo with me here now. It's just a rod we had in the garage, 8'6", 5-weight actually, so a little shorter than I'm used to, but it shouldn't be a problem. There's a really small river and slowly becoming one of my favorite rivers. It's actually probably one of my favorite rivers now. It's a beautiful spot and holds lots of nice quality Atlantic salmon. And the reel I have on that is a 5-weight Streamside Elite. Of course, topped off with some 5-weight weight forward floating line. We're going to see how an Atlantic salmon fares out on a 5-weight rod. And I've seen it done plenty of times before, and it's still doable to release fish nice and healthy. Just a little bit different than an 8-weight. So we're going to get to it. Stick around for today's adventure. I think it's going to be an interesting one. Let's get fishing. All right, so this is going to be the first little pool I'm going to be fishing here. I've got a Billy Idol on, tied by none other than Scott Grant, the actual creator of this fly. Only a recent creation, and it is a darn good one. Obviously, the salmon have really nowhere else to go. This is the only real, deep pocket here with any amount of water. So this is where they're going to go. Like I say in my videos, read the water. You will catch a lot more fish if you do a little bit of research on how to read water. So we're going to get to fishing this. I'm going to start short. No hitch on the fly right now, on the wet fly. After I work the pool, I will put a hitch on it and fish it on top of the water. So we're just going to flick around here, start short, fish it all, fish every little pocket, fish it from every different angle, work our way out until we either get something or we don't. There we go. Right, yes sir, right in that rip. Woo! On a 5-weight. Now this is a hoot. I gotta chase him, Skipper. Hey? Man, that fish is full of energy. I'm gonna get him up here. We gotta net him, okay? Woo! Yep. Billy Idol, right in the corner of the mouth. All right, folks, beauty fish here. I'm not going to measure her. I say she's just over the limit. I'm going to get her out and get her gone. Look at that nice big. Look how beat up she is.
Yeah.
That's not from the fight either.
No.
Look at that.
She's been drilled.
Look at that. And people says they're not tough. Beautiful fish, man.
Beauty.
There we go.
Gone.
You got it. Oh.
Yeah.
She just shot out. That's good. Let me arm soak. All right, folks. That was awesome. That was an absolute quality salmon. What a fun fight on the 5-weight. And I did get her in nice and quick. And she went back nice and strong. We saw her shoot upstream. And we believe she's sitting right there somewhere. So that's good. Nice, healthy release. It's what you want to see. It will not be my last time doing that. So we're going to actually take off from here now. Another fellow just come down. We're going to leave it to him. And now we're going to take off downriver to some more pools. Let's go. So we fished the rest of that morning after salmon. No more luck. Moved a couple fish, but that was it. So I decided to hit up one of my favorite little creeks with the 5-weight. Alrighty folks, we just rolled up to the spot. Got the Streamside Elite 5-weight reel and the good old 8'6" 5-weight rod from the previous clips in the video. Look at that, right away on some fish. I'm chasing dry fly today. Wow. I should mention this little brook is scheduled as well. So there's a good chance we're gonna be catching some salmon power here today, which is fine. I'm running barbless flies anyway. Obviously that's our future generation of salmon. So want to take care of them as best we can. Beautiful. That's the first tight line here today. Also, you know, salmon come up here to spawn. Obviously there's salmon power here. Oh, look at that, have one on there. So there's a chance we get a salmon here today. They usually don't show themselves later in this creek until like August. You guys saw the date earlier, it's July. But with everything being early this year, who knows? Who really knows? So we're gonna fish away. We're gonna pick this little creek apart best we can. See what sense we can make out of it today. Oh my God, I can't get one in my hands. It's because they're so small and the flies are barbless, of course. I'm fishing a scheduled brook. So they have to be barbless. Honestly, I'd use barbless anyway for fish this size. But wow. The fact I haven't even got one in my hands yet is amazing to me. Oh, he won. This be the one. And there he goes. That's the only little fish I got out of that pool. I'm gonna try right by that rock before we, before we head down. I'm glad we did because I want to get that guy. The way he made that splash made him sound like an okay fish. Okay for a creek this size, I should say. I want him for sure. And the rain's starting to come down again. That's how that would go. Let's try right here in front of me. Whoa, yep. One there for sure. Little tiny guy. Right in the corner of the mouth. And he's off. There we go, we're tight. On a little guy. Saw that rock there in the water and said, I bet you there's a fish sitting behind that rock. Oh, and he's off. Best way to do it. Quick release for those little fish. Honestly, the only fun part is getting to rise them. Got there. Getting to hook them just means you tricked them and you won, that's all. Could care less if I get my hands on them, really. We're gonna keep working our way down now. There's a little run right here that actually holds some decent fish. All right, this is really the beginning of that little run where I like to fish that holds some decent fish. Ooh, a little bit bigger guy. Not big by no means, but biggest of the day? Probably. That should be it. Oh, it was. Count the rises, y'all. Count the rises. Count the rises. Come on. Come on. It's just automatic right here. Every flick, there's a fish coming after it. There's one. Biggest fish of the day, I do believe. And it is. Yep. What are you? Little trout. Woo! And he's off. Sitting right there. Let's get at her again. Let's try that little shaded area again. Held one decent trout. No reason they can't hold two. And it does. There he is. There he goes. Ooh, biggest one of the day, for sure. Without a question. Without a question. I want to get this guy in and show him to y'all. Yes, sir. Look at that guy. Not a bad fish. Inhaled that bomber though, right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that. He's got a wound on his gill plate there. Let's get him back. I made it worth it right there. It was a lot of fun on the 5-weight. Let's get back out there. In by that little muskrat hole over there. Let's see what's over there. There we go. There's got to be one there. Yep. Well, leave it to me. Leave it to me. Okay, we're out of the tree. Let's get back over there. Hook that nice fish. If he's still there. So hard to cast in here. Like I'm literally flicking in underneath trees. Got him. There we go. That was a bit of a difficult one. We made her happen though. Decent little fella. Here he goes. There we go. Salmon par or trout. Get some line in. Looks troutish. And it is troutish. Beautiful little trout there. Just gonna give him one of those. And he's gone. So we're just gonna keep walking down here, fish our way down as we walk. Ooh, it looks kind of deep right there. See what holds there. Whoa. I think 2 came for that the one time. That's not a bad fish. Ah, wasn't a bad one at all. Wow. Couple quality fish there for sure. Ooh. Wow, he took my fly. Wow, that was a nice trout. All right, I've smartened up and decided to go natural. You know, give these trout something that they're actually eating rather than a aqua bomber. But that's what we're going with here. Let's get at her and see if that'll do it. I think it will. All right, got some floating on it. Let's get to it. That was not a bad trout. Ooh, you weren't bad either, buddy. Gotcha. That's not a bad one. Like I said, on the 5-weight, anything's fun. Anything. You guys stay tuned. Not going to say too much. But you may or may see this 5-weight in a macro video. All right, we're going to try that. Here's a dry fly. So let's see if he wants that. Oh, biggest trout of the day, for sure. Oh my God. I know that's not giant, but relative to what I've been catching, I will take that any day. Well, we found the big ones. I think y'all can agree with that. Come on. Come on. Oh. Yes. 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 Not a bad one at all. Not a bad one at all, folks. Awesome. That's actually not even the biggest trout that was down there rising. There he is. Or she is, I should say. Real nice, fat, healthy one. Oh, there we go. Flies out. Quick release. Folks, this is an absolute time and a half. Look at that fella. You can count the halos on that. That is awesome. That's so pretty. Let's get back out. Oh, there we go. Bit of a better one. Actually hooked that accidentally. Just getting some line out and bang. Well, so far they're loving this bug. And yes, it is barbless as well. There we go. He's off. Barbless, of course. I'm gonna get that back. Oh, that was a nice one. Come on. I want you and I'm gone home. Simple as that. Want that one trout and I will go home. Okay. I need some floating. Okay, gonna give that a go. Yes, it is barbless. There's gotta be another one there other than him though. You would think so. Yeah, smaller fella. No. Maybe one down by where that log ends? Yep, not giant though. And he's off. I think down at the bottom end of this is going to be the last little bit I'm going to fish. I'm going to work my way back up. Call it evening. Still hope for a nice trout. There's still hope for a nice trout. Right there. Come on. I'm gonna do one drift down underneath this tree because it looks like it's got a little bit of depth to it. That's gonna be it. Tight to the bank there. Gotta be one around. Gotta be one there somewhere. I wanna get right in there. But there's one there for sure. Okay, let's fish that pool where that big guy was one more time, and we're out of here. Got him. Yup. Quality trout. That might be the one I've been searching for all day. Is that right there? And it is. That's not a bad trout. I know people who would cry over that. Not saying no names. Whew, beautiful. Beautiful. There it is, folks. Best fish of the day here in the little creek for the 5-weight. Let's get him unhooked. Let's get him gone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Happy with that. Well, folks, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing. It really helps me out and gets a better reach on my channel. And if you like my kind of content, you will get notified and you'll see more of it. So if you enjoy it, please consider subscribing and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, how to improve, etc. I always appreciate talking to you guys and you guys letting me know what you think of the videos. Interacting with my audience is awesome. Honestly, salmon on a 5-weight, I will be doing that again, 100%. And the brook trout in the little creeks, can't beat it. Honestly, I might see a 3-weight in my future. Consider subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next fishing adventure.